It's okay to feel worried about money. It's okay to have days when it seems like the bills are louder than your peace. Sometimes it feels like the whole world is spinning and you're just trying to hold on. I want you to know right now, in this moment, you are safe. You are not alone. There is a quiet power within you that is far greater than anything outside of you, and it's waiting for you to remember it. This moment, right here, can be the turning point. You don't need to figure everything out all at once. You don't need to have the perfect plan or a miracle on your doorstep. All you need is a soft willingness to believe that something better is possible for you. That little bit of openness is enough to begin. Money doesn't need to be something you chase or fear. It doesn't have to feel like something outside of your reach. Money is simply a form of energy. It flows, it moves, it responds. And just like the energy of love or joy or kindness, money wants to be with those who welcome it with warmth, not desperation. You are not meant to struggle for every penny. You are not born to live in fear of not having enough. You were created to live in peace, to feel secure, to trust in the goodness of life. And yes, that includes money too. It is not separate from your spiritual path. Money is not the enemy. Money is a gentle messenger. It reflects the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we receive. When we change how we feel about money, we change how money flows to us. Let's take a soft breath together right now, a deep inhale, and then let it go again. This breath reminds us we are alive, we are here, and life is supporting us. There's no need to panic, there's no rush. There's just this moment, and this moment is filled with new possibilities. In this stillness, you can plant a new thought, something simple, something kind. I am open to receiving unexpected money. Try saying that in your heart. Feel how soft it is. There's no force, just openness. And openness is where magic begins. So many people think they need to work harder, struggle more, or sacrifice everything to have money. But truly, the work begins inside. The work begins in the way we speak to ourselves about what we deserve. There was once a time when you were told that wanting more was wrong, that asking for money was selfish, that having money meant taking it away from someone else. Those are old beliefs. They were never yours to carry. You can gently lay them down now. Just like setting down a heavy bag after a long walk, you can put down the burden of those old thoughts. There is enough. There is always enough, and you are allowed to have more than enough. Not just enough to survive, but enough to feel joyful, to feel free, to feel supported in everything you wish to do. Think of money like water. It flows toward openness. It avoids the tight, fearful places. When you relax, when you trust, when you love yourself, you open the channels for money to flow, not just through effort, but through alignment. That's the first little spell. Not a spell of candles or potions, but a spell of belief. A shift in energy, a gentle turning of the heart toward the idea that maybe I don't have to suffer for this anymore. What if it gets to be easier now? What if you no longer had to live in survival mode? What if life is ready to show you how supported you truly are? Let's speak gently to that part of you that still doubts. Let's not shame it. Let's not rush it. Just hold it. Like a child who's scared. That part of you learned to be afraid. It saw struggle. It saw fear. It saw others suffer. And it took that as truth. But that part of you is ready to learn a new truth now. A softer truth. A truth that says, you are worthy of ease. You are worthy of having more than enough. You are allowed to thrive. Speak those words, even if you don't fully believe them yet. Speak them until they begin to feel familiar. Speak them until your heart starts to open to the possibility of change. Sometimes when people begin this journey, they want instant results. They want to see cash appear that very night. And while it's possible, yes, life is full of miracles, what truly matters is the shift that happens inside. Because when you change the energy, you change the pattern. When you soften into trust, you make room for life to deliver what you need in beautiful, surprising ways. It could be an unexpected payment, a kind gift, a new opportunity, or a fresh idea. But it begins with that small seed of willingness, the willingness to try something new, the willingness to believe just for today that you are not cursed or broken, but ready to receive, ready to shift, ready to live in a new way. The old stories might come back, thoughts like, I'll never get ahead, or I'm not lucky, or that won't work for me. And that's okay. Don't fight them. Just let them pass by like clouds in the sky. You are not those thoughts. You are the one watching them float by. And you are the one choosing a new story now. The story where abundance is natural. The story where money finds you with ease. The story where your value is not measured by how hard you work, but by how deeply you allow life to support you. Let's speak a few gentle words together. Feel free to whisper them or just think them quietly in your heart. I am open to receiving money in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome abundance into my life with peace and joy. I trust that life is bringing me all that I need. I am a magnet for divine prosperity. Let those words sit with you. Repeat them during quiet moments. Let them replace the old words of lack. They are soft, but they are strong. They carry the energy of truth. And when spoken with care and consistency, they begin to open the doors that once felt shut. The journey of welcoming money into your life does not have to be loud or dramatic. It can be soft. It can be peaceful. It can be filled with grace. You don't need to beg the universe. You just need to align with it. You don't need to prove yourself. You just need to believe in your worth. And your worth is not up for debate. It has always been there, shining quietly beneath the noise. You are not asking for too much. You are simply allowing what has always wanted to come to you. Let today be the day you begin again, not with pressure, but with love. Let today be the day you speak kindly to yourself about money. Let today be the day you choose to open just a little more. Life is already listening. Life is already responding. And the more you open, the more it flows. Because you are worthy, you are enough, and your abundance is already on its way. When the flow of money feels blocked, it often has little to do with the outside world and everything to do with what is happening quietly within. Thoughts are like little seeds, and some of them grow roots so deep that we forget we ever planted them. Thoughts like, I'll always be broke, or people like me don't have wealth, or it's hard to make money, sit quietly in the background, shaping our experience before we even notice. These thoughts don't come from your heart. They come from fear, from old stories passed down through voices that didn't know better. But now, in this sacred moment, you get to look at those thoughts and ask yourself, do I still want to keep planting these seeds? It's not about blame. This is never about shame. It's about gentle awareness. It's about recognizing what has been playing on repeat in the background of your mind and deciding that you're ready for a new song. When you carry beliefs rooted in fear, struggle, or unworthiness, those beliefs become like a wall that abundance cannot pass through. It's not punishment. It's simply energy responding to energy. And the good news is you can soften that wall with love. You can meet every resistant thought with kindness, and in doing so, begin to melt the patterns that once felt permanent. Start noticing the things you say without thinking. That's too expensive. I can't afford that. I'll never catch up. These words may seem harmless, but they carry powerful vibrations. They tell life how to show up for you. So what if instead of repeating those old phrases, you gently replace them with, I am learning to welcome wealth, or I am becoming someone who receives with grace? These small changes open the heart. They let life know that you are shifting, that you are ready to experience something new. Sometimes the loudest block to abundance is the fear of being disappointed, the voice that says, why get your hopes up? That voice is just trying to protect you. It remembers the moments when you tried and didn't see results. It remembers the pain of hoping and not receiving. But the truth is, disappointment does not mean failure. It means something was still healing. And now you are wiser. Now you are softer. Now you are ready to try again. Not from a place of force, but from a place of love. Let's give that fear a new job. Instead of protecting you from hope, let it protect your joy. Let it become the voice that says, even if it takes time, I am still worthy. Even if I can't see it yet, good things are unfolding. This shift is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about speaking to your inner world in a way that builds bridges instead of walls. Speak to yourself with the same love you would offer a small child learning to walk, gently, patiently, encouragingly. Every loving word you give yourself weakens the grip of those old beliefs and replaces them with something far more powerful. So much of the magic in life comes from being willing to believe in what you cannot yet see, to believe in abundance, not just as a number in the bank, but as a feeling in your heart, a feeling of trust, of peace, of knowing that you're deeply supported by something greater than yourself. When you feel safe on the inside, the outside begins to shift. Because your energy becomes a clear signal to life itself. I am ready now. I believe I am worthy. There's a special kind of spell that begins when the mind and heart agree. Not a spell of trickery, but a natural alignment that says, this is who I am now. I no longer chase. I attract. I no longer doubt. I trust. When you speak kindly to yourself, when you imagine yourself receiving with ease, when you let go of fear and lean into joy, you begin to create a new pattern. This is the true money spell, not something outside of you, but something within you. Begin by taking a moment each morning to place your hand on your heart and say, I welcome money into my life with peace and ease, not with tension, not with panic, but with a deep breath and a soft smile. This is a sacred agreement you're making with your inner world. You're telling your mind that it is safe to let go of struggle. You're telling your heart that it is safe to receive. And with every repetition, that new energy becomes more familiar. Allow yourself to feel what it's like to already have what you desire. Close your eyes and imagine the relief, the joy, the lightness. Let your body relax into that feeling. Let your breath slow down. That is the vibration of receiving. That is the energy that draws money to you. Not tight fists or worried thoughts, but relaxed hearts and open hands. Affirmations are not about forcing belief. They are about creating a space where new truths can live. Speak these words when you feel low. Speak them when you feel hopeful. Speak them because each time you do, you're choosing to align with a future that's more loving, more abundant, more kind. I bless my finances with peace and love. Every dollar I spend returns to me multiplied. I release fear and welcome financial miracles. Money flows to me with grace and joy. Let these words be your soft song. Repeat them in the mirror. Say them out loud while you walk. Whisper them before sleep. You are not begging the universe. You are harmonizing with it. You are not asking for permission. You are stepping into your natural right to thrive. And in this space of repetition, a shift begins. You may notice small signs. A forgotten check arrives. Someone offers help. A door opens where there was once a wall. These are not coincidences. These are echoes of your new vibration. Life is always responding, and the more consistent you are with your energy, the more consistent your results will be. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to believe fully every single time. All you need is the willingness to return again and again, to speak kindly to yourself, to hold your desires with love, not pressure, to let your words be seeds planted in faith, knowing they will bloom in divine timing. This is how the spell begins, with thought, with feeling, with love, with trust. Let yourself believe in this new way of being. You are not here to chase crumbs. You are here to receive the whole feast of life. And every time you affirm your worth, your abundance, your power, you make it easier for that feast to find you. Keep your heart open. Keep your words loving. The universe is already listening. Even the smallest shift in thought can create a ripple that reaches far beyond what the eyes can see. Many think that abundance arrives only when big things happen, winning the lottery, getting a windfall, or receiving a sudden promotion. But true manifestation, the kind that lasts, often begins in the softest of places. It starts when you say something new to yourself, when you breathe a little easier, when you choose peace instead of panic. It's the tiniest pivot in how you treat your thoughts and emotions that changes everything. Let us begin with a simple practice. In the morning, before the world asks anything of you, sit quietly. Place your feet on the floor and your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Say gently within, I welcome unexpected blessings today. That's all. No long rituals. No pressure to feel anything extraordinary. Just a calm declaration. Do it daily, and you begin to create a rhythm in your life. A quiet harmony between your inner world and the generous universe that surrounds you. Your relationship with money is not only shaped by how much you earn, it's shaped by how you feel while giving, receiving, and even thinking about money. Start noticing how you speak when you spend. Do you say, "There it goes," with worry? Or can you say, "As I spend this, I bless it, and it returns to me multiplied"? It's not about the dollar amount. It's about the energy you wrap around that dollar. Gratitude creates circulation. Fear creates stagnation. So choose gratitude often, even when the numbers are small. One simple shift you can make is keeping a small abundance notebook. At the end of each day, write down every form of prosperity that touched you. A free cup of coffee, a compliment, someone opening the door for you, a surprising refund. Prosperity isn't just money. It's everything that flows toward you with love. When you train your eyes to notice it, you begin to align with more of it, and soon what was once rare becomes frequent. What was once hard becomes natural. Another powerful practice is blessing every transaction. When you pay a bill, say, "Thank you, life, for this service and the ability to pay." When you find a coin on the sidewalk, pick it up with joy and whisper, "I welcome more." When someone gives you a gift, respond in your heart with, "I receive this with love and trust." These gentle acknowledgments train your energy to become receptive. They build a new vibration in your field, one of openness, one of trust, one of celebration. And remember, every time you speak lovingly to yourself about money, you are rewriting your story. You are no longer the one who struggles, the one who lacks, the one who hopes but never sees. You are becoming the one who receives easily, the one who trusts deeply, the one who knows that money is not power, it's peace, and peace is your birthright. Now let's take a moment to create a deeper shift, a sacred moment of reflection. Go to a mirror, look softly into your eyes. No judgment, no rush, just presence. Say to yourself, "You are worthy of great wealth. You are open to receive. I love you." This may feel unfamiliar. It may feel silly. It may feel powerful. Whatever comes up, allow it. Mirror work is not about pretending. It's about returning to the truth that has always lived inside you, the truth that you are enough. Speak those words daily. Speak them when you feel uncertain. Speak them when you feel strong. Let them become a balm to your inner world. You are worthy of great wealth, not because you've done something grand, not because you've earned it through struggle, but because your very being is valuable. You were born with this worth. It cannot be taken. It cannot be diminished. It is eternal. There is no need to prove yourself to the universe. The universe already knows your value. It only waits for your agreement, your yes, your opening, your soft readiness to say, "Yes, I allow abundance now. I allow love now. I allow peace now." That yes is the turning key. That yes is the invitation. That yes is the signal that says, "I'm no longer running from my good. I'm walking toward it with grace." Desperation closes doors. Trust opens them. When you move through the world with the energy of panic, it sends a message of chaos. But when you breathe, when you pause, when you trust, you say to life, "I am safe, and I know you are working in my favor." And life responds with blessings, with synchronicities, with support in unexpected places. Sometimes the biggest step is letting go of the how. How will it come? How fast? From whom? In what way? These questions create tension, and tension interrupts the flow. Instead, say, I don't know how, but I know it's on the way. That is enough. That is powerful. That is surrender. And surrender is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is choosing to align with the greater intelligence of the universe instead of trying to control every detail. Try this. Write a letter to money. Speak from your heart. Say what you wish to experience. Forgive the times you felt abandoned. Express your desire to build a new relationship. This act of writing is sacred. It brings the unseen into form. It creates clarity. And clarity is a magnet for miracles. Be honest. Be kind. And then when you are done, bless the letter and keep it somewhere special. You've just cast a spell with your heart. Now bring yourself into the feeling of already having what you desire. Feel it in your chest, your belly, your breath. Let your body smile with that imagined reality, not because you're fooling yourself, but because you're teaching your system what alignment feels like. This feeling is the frequency that money understands. Not fear, not control, but trust, joy, relaxation. These are the keys. Walk through your day as if the door to abundance is already open, because it is. The more you act from that space, the more you will see proof of it. Small signs at first, then bigger ones. The universe builds momentum on the energy you offer. So offer joy, offer love, offer confidence in the unseen. And now, as this message comes to a close, hold this truth in your heart. You are already connected to all that you seek. It's not out there, it's within you. The path to instant manifestation is paved not with striving, but with softness, with faith, with loving expectation. Speak kindly to yourself. Treat your desires with tenderness. Take one small step each day toward being the person who already receives with ease. Life is not against you. It never was. Life has always been listening, waiting for you to remember your power. And now you are remembering. Now you are claiming your space in the flow of abundance. Let today be the day you no longer wait to feel wealthy. Let it be the day you begin to live as the abundant soul you truly are. And finally, speak this softly to yourself before you sleep tonight. I am aligned with the flow of money. It comes to me easily and joyfully. I am ready to receive. Let these words echo through your dreams. Let them anchor into your being. Let them remind every part of you that the spell has already begun, and so it is.